Government engineers estimate this upgrade can be done for less than $1 million. So they make $1 million this ceiling price. The price ceiling is the maximum amount the government will pay the contractor. The government engineers estimate the requested modifications, production, and delivery of the machinery can be reasonably accomplished for $500,000. So they make $500,000 their target cost. If the contractor is able to re-engineer, produce, and deliver the machines for $500,000, the government will provide the company a profit of $100,000. This $100,000 is the target profit. The target cost plus the target profit equals the target price, which in this scenario is $600,000. This is the government's total price goal for this fixed price incentive fee contract. If the government spends $600,000 or less, then they're happy. The contractor is also offered an incentive fee for accomplishing the work for less cost than the target cost. If the contractor's actual costs are less than the target cost, this is called a cost underrun, and the contractor receives an incentive fee. For each dollar the contractor saves, the contractor will receive a percentage of the cost savings. The percentage they receive is negotiated before contract performance begins and is called the share ratio or profit adjustment formula. This profit adjustment formula may be 90-10, 80-20, or 70-30, or any variation of 100%. The profit adjustment formula, when negotiated, should be commensurate with the cost and performance risk assumed by the contractor in performance of the contract. In this scenario, we made the profit adjustment formula 75-25. The first number is always the government's portion of the formula, and the second number is always the contractor's, which means this contractor will receive an incentive fee of 25 cents for every dollar they save, under the target cost, in addition to receiving their target profit. If the reverse happens and the contractor's actual costs exceed the target cost, this is called a cost overrun, and the contractor's profits will decrease at a rate of 25 cents per each dollar spent in excess of the target cost. Using this example, if the contractor re-engineered and delivered the machines for $400,000, which is $100,000 less than the target cost, they would receive their target profit of $100,000 plus 25% of what they saved, which ends up being an incentive fee of $25,000. This makes the actual profit to the contractor $125,000 and the actual price to the government $525,000, which is well below the $1 million ceiling price. This scenario worked out great for both parties. Compare this underrun scenario to the overrun scenario, where the contractor spends more than the target cost to re-engineer the machinery. If the government and contractor negotiated the same contract but the contractor spent $800,000 to re-engineer the machinery, the contractor must share in and absorb their portion of the profit adjustment formula for overrunning from the target cost. The difference between the $800,000 actual cost and the $500,000 target cost is $300,000. If the contractor's share of the ratio is 25%, then they lose $75,000 out of their target profit of $100,000. After this scenario plays out, the contractor receives $25,000 total profit and the government spends $825,000. I'm sure the government and the contractor both prefer the underrun scenario.